Hello everyone, we're going to do a second homework problem because this is a fun way to do them. Not this in algebra, okay? Algebra is a nasty thing. We want to avoid it. Some people are really good at it and they love it and they swim in it. That's great for them. I happen to be someone who's good at it. It doesn't mean I love it, but I'm fairly good at it. There's other things I'm good at that I'd rather do though. But again, some people, they just love their algebra. This video isn't for you because I'm going to do as little algebra as I can. It says a company has determined that consumers are willing to purchase 132 units of their product each week when the price is set at $62.40. At a unit price of $7.80, consumers are willing to buy 405 units per week. I want the demand function. Okay. Well, to find the demand function, and this is assuming it's linear, and most of you who are coming here, you're going to do a linear demand. We're not econ majors who are using Excel and doing linear regression and all that. Speaking of linear regression, yes, that's how we're going to do this. But I need to get 2 points first. When you're getting points, remember X is number of items and Y equals money. Always remember X is number of items, Y is money. Okay, you can remember Y is money because if you look at the end of money, what do we have? A Y is at the end of money. Okay, so you can figure out Y is money by just looking at the last letter. So reading it again, it says they're willing to purchase 132 items at a price of $62.40. So I got 132, comma, $62.40. And then it says at a price of $7.80, they'll purchase 405. So 405, comma 7.80. There's my 2 points. And I'm going to type them in the calculator so that I can find the equation of the line without doing algebra. So what you're going to do is press Stat, hit Enter. Now there's a video on just how to do this up on YouTube. Okay. And I'll put that video description in the link as well as the document I'm working on here. This is page 3 of that document. There's another video with page 1 and 2 on it. So I'm going to press Stat, hit Enter. I'm going to clear these by hitting Clear and Down because I don't want anything in here. And I don't need to clear L3, but I'm going to. Now what we're going to do in the L1 column, we're going to put our X values. In the L2 column, we're going to put our Y's. This will be 132 and this is 405. So 132, 405. Okay. Now over in the L2 column we're putting the Y's, so this is 62.40. And then this one is 7.80. So I put 7.8. Okay. Now I got my points in there. What we're going to do now is we're going to press Stat, go over to Calc. So push the Stat button over to Calc. And then if you look, number 4 says LinReg. So that's what we want to go to. Number 4 for LinReg. That means stands for linear regression. It's a way of finding lines and curves based on a set of points. Okay? And the calculator is built in. Why not abuse it? So I get Y equals negative 0.2x plus 88.8. Okay? So there's my equation for the line. This is a demand function. In math speak, we would call this P equals negative 0.2x plus 88.8. Okay? Because, well, we have to use the proper letter, or some of the math teachers take off like an excessive amount of points. Since you use the wrong letter, you're evil. I don't know. There's a couple of them at A&M that do that. All right, so I got my weekly demand function. Now to get revenue, part B, revenue is X times P. So it's just X times negative 0.2x plus 88.8. So it's negative 0.2x squared plus 88.8x. So there's my revenue function. Okay? Now, one of the things I'm going to do is press Y equals. I'm going to clear out what's in there because I don't need them. We'll go ahead and put the demand function in Y1. So I'm going to put negative 0.2x plus 88.8. Okay? Reason I'm about to do that is because part C And it's going off the screen, but you can download this and print it from the Google Doc. Part C, determine the number of units consumers will demand each week when the price is $37.60. So when my price equals 37.60, I want the number demanded. So I'm going to set that equal to my demand equation, negative 0.2x plus 88.8. And then I can just come down here to y2 and put the 37.6. Okay, then I can press math up, enter. That's the equation solver. Go ahead and watch the video on equation solving. It'll be in the link too. And then since it's linear, it doesn't matter what number is here. I'll just hit 5, alpha, enter. The solver takes the number you put here and finds the closest solution to that number. Since there's only one solution, the calculator will find it. If it was a quadratic, I'd have to guess around a little bit. So in part C, I get x equals 256. Part D, I want to find the number of units and maximize revenue. Okay, that's not too hard. We're not in calculus, but it's a quadratic, and the vertex is at negative b over 2a. Now we're working off revenue, so I have to work off these right here. So this is negative 88.8 over 2 times negative 0.2. And typing that in a calculator, going to the home screen, I type in negative 88.8 divided by parentheses 2 times negative 0.2, and I get 222. So I have to sell 222 items to maximize my revenue. Now we're almost done because there's a part E and that's it. And I don't need much room. On part E, it says determine the price that will maximize revenue. Okay? I'm going to use this number of items right here, and I got to use the revenue equation. Remember, that was P equals negative 0.2x plus 88.8. And all we want to do is plug that in for x. So it would be 0.2 times 222 plus 88.8. Remember, I have my demand in Y1, so I can shortcut this. I can press vars over to Y vars, press enter, put parenthesis 222. Close parenthesis, enter. The calculator will plug it in that demand function for me and tell me 44.4 is my answer. All right. Well, there you go. There's another homework problem worked through. I hope you find it helpful because this is cost, revenue, and profit. And even if you don't go to Texas A&M and have the god-awful math class, it should be helpful. Have a good one.